Okay, welcome to Is He Hacking Part 2. So we're just jumping in from their perspective. If you remember, I landed over by the gas station because I landed short because I was doing two things at once, which you shouldn't do, and you should be always focused on what you're doing. So this is their landing of the person in question. I think there's somebody landing with them. Doesn't look for where they're landing. Right off the bat, that's kind of weird. Okay, why don't you look where he is? Let's see. They can see them there. Do they adjust? Kind of crazy, but okay. I mean, look, it's an auto frenzy. It was weird that you didn't look at him coming in. Oh, not crazy. Weird, but alright. Saw that I was crawling, so he's not threatened. Moves right for this person, which is weird. Oh, wow. Okay. Jesus. Doesn't miss. Doable? Possibly. A little weird. Look, there's no one else over here. Just me. So he presses me and he sees me there. But he readjusted a little. I think he's a little lost at the fact that I shockwaved back and away. Doesn't see me there. Doesn't see that I moved up and away. It's part of the reason I moved up high is that I knew that he'd be looking down. Most of these guys with walls do. And I think I even mentioned at this point that I think he has walls. So now he's freaked out, so he runs. Because the last thing he wants to deal with is something like that. And it's like, whoa, does he have walls too? What's going on? So now we're back to knife gameplay. This is where I come up on the guy on the flag. Okay, this sucks for the guy on the flag. Just from my perspective, I saw cover that I didn't have cover yet, and I had the crash pads. I only had 3, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna burn one of the crash pads, and to get over to there, and maybe I'll capture the point, and at the same time, I'll pick up a cover so that it'll be, and I'll still have the shockwaves. So come down here. That's when I hear it gets captured. I look over at it, and this is where it's just, this is just poor timing. If this guy had actually heard or knew I was there, he may have been able to face me, but the fact that he looked away, he takes 50 damage for free. And honestly, it's not even that much, another 30, so now I know he's full cracked. I know that his overshield's cracked, and he's just taking 30 real damage. Oh, I totally missed this shot. But in part, it's because it looks like I see that he's got the Rocket Revolver and he's got it scoped in, so I need to avoid that shot, so I do. That was a big shot, but also a big shot by him. But now I have a right-hand peek, and he's moved away from the tree. Why he moved away from the tree, I don't know. But the moment he moved away from the tree is the moment that now I have cover and he's completely exposed, and this fight becomes a lot easier for me. Yeah, I just boom. He realized it too late. I go heal up. He's still not in sight. I almost want to defend myself on this, because this is the next guy I kill. Like, he's sitting in here healing. I'm running out of the storm as fast as I can, and this is an oh shit moment that I have the minute I see him. Wait for it, because I think they have the same oh shit moment. I can't believe he just didn't see me. Now he sees me. Full panics, has the wrong shotgun. And that's the end of that. Let's see. Here's good old question mark. Sees me down there. By the way, when I say sees me down there, he can't see me. %, speed. Tell me if you see me. Looks over to the left. Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. Looks to the right. See this little arrow dot like we do right now, because we can see through walls because we have basically hacks on for replay. Wonder where he's gonna go. Looks to the left. Knows that I'm gonna have to move out of the storm. Slides down here real quick. Speed it back up for this part. Disappears for a second. So we don't know what he's doing. This person is close to me. Oh, no. They're at the OXR. wind it back. So see, they go out of render for just a second here. Alright. Pull up the map. Can't see them. Should be right back. Yep, there we go. So now we go back to them. They've hit a crash pad of some kind. And now they're heading back here. Why are they heading back here? There's no real reason to go back here. The storm's closing in. This is about to be in the storm. They didn't rotate through here, so they don't see anything. There's no reason for them to go back here whatsoever. The screen is centered on my guy right now, inside of a building, who was walking until I hear the glider, and then I start to crouch. Right, I'm crouching. Further than 30 meters away, there's no way for him to hear footsteps yet. I don't care how good his headphones are, he can't hear shit. But yet seems to know exactly where I am in that building. Doesn't even, like, look, doesn't look over here to see if I went out the back, if by some miracle he saw me running across here. Doesn't look over on doesn't look over on the left to see if I'm crouching down to come around the corner here on him. Has it dead centered right here, and then does this. Realizes the storm's going to move in. He doesn't want to waste any more time with me. Comes up here, and there's our issue right there. He can't see me. He can't see through the grates. He can't see through any of this stuff. There's no way to know if I was on the second floor. He was clear. Remember, he was all the way across the way. There's no way whatsoever for him to know where I am in this building. Yet he seems to know and be very confident. Now he decides to run in and jump straight up. I want you to notice my reaction time and his are identical. He's the one that jumped at me. My point being is that's what Triggerbot looks like. I wish I had stayed in the game longer to actually kind of like spectate him longer, but I was just frustrated at what had just happened that I just left. But for that little bit more that we have after, let's see what he does. And if you're questioning, I messed him up good. Funny how he's just running through the open now, just jumping around like no big deal, but the moment that he landed there, he was all cautious. Oh, and look, a little dot, a person right here, right in the way of his next direction that he's heading. Funny how that worked, isn't it? See, even when people like this try to hide it, they still screw up and basically let people know that they are cheating. Will Epic do anything about it? Probably not. The AI is non-existent. Let's be honest. And it'd be nice if they'd come out and say, "Look, we said that we were going to do that, but it wasn't what we expected, or we really looked into it and it was really pricey, and our stockholders wouldn't accept it." So, but they won't. So anyway, this is going to be the dead end here. But look, not changing direction. Starting to glance to the right to see if anybody else is there, but still clearly deadlocked on whoever that is. That poor son of a gun, man. Who is it? Jaden. Jaden Red. Sorry, man. You probably got destroyed right here. You had a decent game going yourself, it looks like. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comments. I'm interested to see what you all think before and then after the replay.